Hi, my name is Luke and welcome to the Healthy with Luke YouTube channel, which is about minimalism, nutrition and houseplants. Now the problem a lot of people have with houseplants is they are not sure how much water they should give their houseplants, which then leads to over or underwatering the indoor plants. Now I came up with this 4-rule strategy which hopefully will help you to determine how much water your plants need in general, so that you can perfectly care for all of your beautiful houseplants. So I hope you get value out of this video and have fun. First and foremost, the more light your plants get, the more water they usually need. Therefore, you want to check plants which are near the window more often than plants which stand further away. However, this does not only count for direct sunlight, but for the general room temperature as well. Plants in the bathroom, where it's usually cooler as in other rooms, tend to need less water than plants in your living room or bedroom, where it's usually warmer. The monstera in my bathroom, for instance, is way bigger than the one in my living room, and yet the one in the living room needs more water. You also, and this is the second rule by the way, want to take the thickness of your leaves into account. Usually plants with thicker leaves are able to survive longer without water than plants with thinner leaves. Let's take a peace lily for instance. Peace lilies, those little drama queens, tend to let their heads hang fairly quickly if you haven't given them enough water in the last couple of days. But also philodendron plants or baby monsteras tend to become really thin and roll themselves up. Thicker plants such as a rubber plant or this endless African plant are able to survive longer without water as they are more resistant. Now the next rule is the most important rule when it comes to watering. You always want to avoid standing water. Therefore, make sure that your pot has a good amount of holes, or as here, one large hole. I've got this beautiful terracotta pot, and with this hole you avoid standing water and avoid the roots of the plant to rotten. However, there's a powerful tip by placing this potsherd on top of the hole of the pot, which helps with the drainage. Without the potsherd, the pot is very likely to clog, which then has the same negative effects as if no holes would be in the pot. Another powerful tip is when you have plants with long roots, you always want to check on them 1 to 2 times a week, because sometimes it can be that you water them, you have standing water inside of your pot. This is a cup which I used here, and then the roots are inside of the water and can rotten, which then causes the plants to die. So plants with long roots, check on them 1 to 2 times a week, definitely. My last advice, rule number 4, succulents. Succulents tend to like it dry. Succulents such as Ripsalis species, for instance Paradoxas or Amylosas or Kibergis, or cactuses come from dry places with a high humidity. Therefore, they are used to survive without water for a couple of days. What I do with my Ripsalis species is I give them a good soak under the shower and then do not water them until they are completely dry again. If you have Ripsalis plants in your cooler place, you're lucky, because you sometimes won't even have to water them for a week or 2. Now, thank you so much for watching the entire video to the end. A like or a comment is very appreciated, as it helps me more than you think, and maybe pass this video over to friends or family who also could profit from these tips. And I'll see you next week for next week's video. Stay healthy with Luke.